What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily horoscope for Thursday, December 3rd, 2020. Brian here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. As always, I appreciate you so much for joining me for this show, for this horoscope. Quite the time, quite the week. Hope you guys are all doing very well. Let's jump into the chart. I got that sun that's going to move to 12 degrees of Sagittarius. It's getting really close to that south node, 7 days away, and really getting close to that 23 degree solar eclipse on the 14th of December, which will be a total eclipse. So definitely so much is going on with Sag, especially with Mercury there. We're really looking for hope. We're looking for excitement. We're trying to open new doors in life. Mercury can get a little lost in Sag. It wants to see what's actually real and what's actually, objective. And there's so much like unobjectivity with Sagittarius because it is this like ever-expanding philosophy, ever-expanding universal hopes, wisdom, universal laws. So I think we're all, with the North Node in Gemini, still definitely trying to bring everything that we're taking in. We're trying to bring it home. We're trying to bring it back in so that we can make sense and objectify what's going on. That Mercury is applying to a trine to Chiron over the next day and a half, 2 days. So we got, a lot of things moving fast right now. And I think we have to bring it all in. I think that we can really move into new areas of our life. We just have to realize that we are taking in so much information right now from a world standard, from all sorts of areas, whether it's media, whether it's just the world, there's so much out there and we're all searching for something, but I don't think we have to look too far. Like that something is much closer to you than you think it is. And it's pretty much about realizing the power within you. We have Mars here really not making too many aspects, except it is starting to make good aspects to the nodes. It's like we just got to keep moving forward with what feels right, with what feels like our truth, with what feels like it's going to take us to give us the substance and reality that we're looking for, the actual like objective truths that we can come up with in our own daily life today. And it's good, we're realizing that the healing is universal and the healing is a bigger picture that's going on right now. And we have to understand that within ourselves. We just can't lose ourselves too much. Like, let the synchronicities come. Let things, make you feel good, and then, bring it to your mind. Communicate if, you need to get something off your chest. Make it real. Don't just let it, get lost in the expanse today. That moon here in Cancer is making all sorts of aspects. It's going to start off the day with a square to Mars in Aries, definitely having us really emotionally look at what we want to go forward with. And I think that there's so much risk involved because this Capricorn Stellium here is going to oppose the moon later tonight. This is the last time we're ever going to see the moon with Jupiter in opposition in the domicile of Cancer, with Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in opposition in Capricorn. So this is really a big emotional cycle of if we can connect to our inner world, but also take a risk to make the outer world what we want. And there's going to be games that we have to play with the outside world. There's going to be structures we're going to have to dive through. We're going to have to go really deep within to find our ultimate soul power. And we just have to go do it. Like this is definitely this, we're almost to that top of this mountain of Capricorn. And right now, today is a big day to really go after it and to not be delusioned and to not be too sensitive of what you want and where you need to go and the mountain that you're climbing for your own life, your own legacy, that structure of your life that you want to blossom. Like this is a great time to find that balance and take the emotional risks in life to connect to what's going to bring you what you're looking for and to not, take in as much wisdom as you can, but likely you already have the wisdom really close with you, with that south node in Sag, Neptune squaring the nodes. It feels like we're going into a whole different space here. Like This is like, this really is like a shift of dimensional energy. And you're either going towards one that feels stimulating, that you're curious about, that you're excited for, that you can factually understand within your own truth, within your own self, or you're getting herded to a weird place in the world that wants to give you your wisdom, that wants to give you they're going to say that you're going to have everything you'll ever need here. But is that factual truth for you? Maybe, I don't know. It's up to you to make that decision for your own life. We got Venus here coming off the trine to the moon and also applying to the quincunx to Mars. Again, we have to move forward with what makes us feel good. Disconnect, let go of anything that isn't giving us the ultimate value in life within ourselves, and to make sure that relationships are on that level too. And definitely a lot going on today. And it is Jupiter day. Jupiter's almost out of shadow, 26 degrees. Jupiter's about to be moving full strength here, full speed ahead. And Jupiter's going to rip like so fast. So there's a lot that's going to start opening up here, but we have to be able to take that emotional risk to go towards these openings in life, and to make sure that we're getting our own world situated and not getting too lost in what everything else is going on. It's good to be aware. It's good to take in that information, but make sure that you're doing your own fact checking for what feels aligned with you and your world today. And make sure that more than anything, you're pushing forward for yourself, for your own truth, and seeing that you can accomplish what you need to do. You might just have to be vulnerable in your emotions and take a risk, take your shot. So today is a good day to take the shot. If you have to take it, there's a lot building up. We got a lot coming, and major shifts are taking place here as we come into this December. So it's a big month, big solar eclipse, big great conjunction. Lots of things are happening, and it's like a dimensional shift with Neptune square the nodes, and it can really mess with your mind. It can have you thinking in all sorts of weird places. It can bring up anxiety. So if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling nervous, it's okay, but you have to calm yourself down and be able to come to your truth, your true emotions within yourself, to propel you forward, and use that Mars energy in Aries here, direct, starting to move fast again. Not fast, still pretty slow, but starting to move, to use this to get to the top of your mountain in life of what you can do. And you have to be able to find that security within yourself and not get lost. The mind can get lost right now, and I think we have to find this connection to the mind and the emotions and the soul and the whole picture, and really come into that space. Because Uranus in Taurus is shaking things up. Reality is about to get interesting. And Uranus is the only retrograde planet. Of course, Chiron's still retrograde, but Chiron's about to come out of retrograde in a week and a half, I believe. So it's just Uranus here retrograde. So I think we're trying to really figure out where we can accelerate ourselves, where we can really bring our own body, our own self, our own emotions, our own truth into a society, into a world that's going to help us, ultimately connect to something better. But there's forces out there with this Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn that are trying to keep you away from that, keep you away from facts, keep you away from truth. And you got to be able to find that within yourself. You got to be able to find that within people to connect to. You got to bring things in, bring things close together. As always with that North Node in Gemini, we just have to be really paying attention to what's out there and making objective truths within your own life, questioning things. It's good to question. The Six of Cups upright. This is a good card. This is like expressing, the energies of fun, of excitement, helping each other out. I would say that emotionally today, it's a good day to help yourself out and to kind of like lend that helping hand. And we can definitely heal a lot within ourselves, and that's contagious. It can spread out to others. So we might be realizing a lot of our own power in a form of healing, in a form of truth. And, I think that there's still a lot to be excited about, and we can come at it from this like childlike place of, okay, there's a new journey coming. Who do I need to connect with? Who's seeing me for myself? Who's seeing me for my truth? And move forward in that energy today would be good. So, I love you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed the horoscope. I will catch you tomorrow for Fridays. And that's a wrap. Love you all very much. Peace.